explanation of the justification of the project objectives and results, the activities and implementation timeline, and the human, material, and financial resources required. Okay, very important, the justification of the project. We have to describe the rationale of our project. Normally, this section contains 4 subsections, which is the problem statement, explain, what is the problem that our project intends to solve, rank the priority, rank the needs according to a priority scale, and describe the type, the methodology, and the type of intervention that we are carrying out, we want to carry out, and describing the organization that are going to implement the project. After, we have to set project objectives and results. The objectives include an overall objective, which is a general aim explaining the core problem and why the project is important. After, we have to establish specific objectives that address the core problem in terms of benefits. And the results are describing the products and the services that are going to be delivered. It's very important that the results must be measurable against set indicators. This is a very important point for the Commission. We have to establish also to assess the human, material, and financial resources. The resources plan, so we have to make a resources plan providing information on all the means necessary to carry out the project. And after, we have also to establish cost categories that in order to summarize the cost information in order to prepare the budget. Normally, the cost categories are personnel costs, travel and subsistence, equipment, other costs, and the overheads. Now we come to the preparation of the work plan, which is the core element of the proposal. First of all, we have to list all the project activities and to organize them into work packages. These work packages are after broken into manageable tasks and subtasks. And each task must be assigned to a partner that assumes the responsibility of carrying out the task. We have also to establish the interdependence between the relation between the tasks, one task to another task. For example, is a task dependent on the start and on the completion of another task? We have to establish this sequence. Here we have an example of relating the work packages. And we have to draw up a timeline for each task. So we have to give, to each task, we have to give a start date, a duration, and a completion date. And all the schedule of the work package must be after summarized. And after having specified the timeline for each task, we have to plan the timing for the whole work package. And another important thing is to use milestones, because milestones are those key events that enable us to measure the progress of the project. We have to define the expertise, the level and the type of skills, competence required to carry out each task, and to allocate the task among the team, distributing the responsibility in agreement with all the partners of the project. It's important to identify only one responsible person, because if we have too many, more than one responsible persons, that will create, confusion, and nobody will be responsible for the success of the task. This is an example of a project management chart. Is taken by one of our projects. You can see we have the European Commission, our Minister of Environment as co-funders, the project coordinators, and with a project steering committee that has the task, the duty to monitor and evaluate the project. And on the line below, we have all the work packages. Each work package has identified a work package leader, and all the tasks have a task manager who is responsible to carry out the task. This is the example of a work package's schedule, because this is one of the format for expressing a work program. We can see the work packages with the title, the leader, and the duration, and the start date and the completion date. And this is an example of project Gantt that is required for the proposal preparation. And that's all. I hope it was not too long. If you have any question, just ask me.